But Germany, I feel like, is a huge topic right now, and it's pretty hilarious what they got going on. So you've seen the 2020 interview, right?
60 Minutes, yeah.
60 Minutes. I can't do a German impression, which makes this not funny for me because it's fun to do.
Yeah.
But these guys are literally, they're just like, so what happens when... what happens when someone says something mean online? You're like, well, they take their phone away.
Yeah. He's like, it's illegal to offend somebody.
Yeah.
Like literally goes, and it's even more offensive when it's online.
Oh, online, it's even worse.
Yeah, well, because if they're basically like, because if you offend, it's illegal to offend somebody, and then if you offend somebody online, it stays up there, so it's worse.
I'll play a few seconds of this. This is, I couldn't believe it. And they all look like fucking characters.
Super villains.
That's clear. Is it a crime to insult somebody in public?
Yes.
Look at the guy in the
And
middle.
it's a crime to insult them online as well?
Yes.
The fine could be even higher if you insult someone in the internet.
Why?
Because in internet, it stays there. If we are talking here face to face, you
This guy
insult me,
looks
I
like the guy
insult
from
you,
Office
okay.
Space, eh?
Yeah.
But if you in the internet, if I insult you or a politician,
That sticks
He
around.
looks like the guy. I got my pistol pulled, pop, ready to drop shots, not stop until I see you moving. Yes, drop. I got this killer up inside
And
me.
let your homies know who done it.
Talk to your mom, so I talk to my
know
daughter.
who run it. Yeah. Michael Herman.
Yeah, he looks.
What? Michael Bolton in the show, but his name is Michael. I believe his name is Michael Herman in real
This is
life.
insane though. Like
If somebody...
they're so proud of it.
I know, and they're like, if you like a tweet, like a racist meme,
Yeah, if you like a tweet,
you're like, the likes aren't even public, and they go, they are to the Germans.
Germans are really.
Well,
up to some
Germany's the
nutty
one where,
shit.
dude, have you ever had the shit where like they'll on Twitter? I
Other
don't know-
countries stink.
I know every other country stinks, but I don't know if they do it anymore. But there used to be like back in the Jack Dorsey days of Twitter, where they would say like your tweet, you could post something in America, and then it would be taken down because it like didn't comply with like the speech laws of Germany.
I remember that.
Remember that? Like it would always be like this doesn't comply.
You
with,
were
like,
always
German-
getting hit with German speech laws.
Yeah, German speech laws, and you're like, I don't
follow German.
I don't live
speech
in
laws.
Germany.
I know.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, you fucking doesn't comply with German speech laws or whatever. So,
Dude, but it seems like they're almost like the fucking peak, the ultimate of the gay countries.
yeah, and they're doing like these 6 a.m. raids, like literally, like you would watch. Like how they're
Did
doing.
you see the videos of the 6 a.m. raids?
Yeah, and like it's like how they do like the show Deportation, or like if they're like drug raids in America.
Do you think they have their Dr. Phil, which is like, you know, some like liberal blogger that like, comes
Probably.
in like for the raids and like
Yeah.
does the ride along?
Yeah, he goes,
'Cause you
what did you do? You go
called someone gay.
Yeah, called someone gay on the internet. And he goes, I wouldn't admit to that.
Yeah, these guys are. Germany's making Britain look like the free speech zone.
I know, and it's crazy because
Making
again,
Britain look like 4chan.
like you're like it's a crime to insult somebody.
Eight
You're
coon.
like, you're like, so what constitutes an insult? Like, you know,
I know, yeah.
You go, you're short, you're fat. You go, is that a crime?
Yeah.
And it's more of a crime if you fucking tweet it.
If a girl says that you had sex for not long enough.
Yeah, he goes, is that a crime? Yeah. Again, I don't know who makes the rules. Like that's the whole free speech First Amendment thing. He goes like, who defines these things?
Imagine that day. You're with the chick. She goes, "Oh, you're done? We got one here. Actually, so we'd like to remake
Stassi, could you please come to my house?
See, I wish I could do it, man.
Yeah.
That's probably my worst one is I can't do. Not even close.
Not even close.
It is me, German.
Yeah,
How's that?
not good. Not good. Not good.
Police, we got one.
We got one. Reported.
Some girl calls it. I guess it would be if a girl calls it. Imagine a girl being in like jail for calling a guy's dick small.
Yeah.
She said a piece. She
For
just said
some
she didn't like
reason,
the piece.
for some reason,
You sent
I
a
think
dick
that
pic.
would be acceptable.
Exactly right.
I think that wouldn't be a crime. But if you say she's got a big ass vagina,
What are you in here for? My boyfriend sent a dick pic and I said send the rest. Oh yeah, doing 25 to life.
crazy country, man.
Any insult whatsoever.
Crazy country.
Where'd you do that fucking hairdo in a blender? Ah!
Again, you're like, yeah, your haircut's stupid.
How bad cut.
That is a crime in the internet.
Yeah, how does that work if you're like a public if you're a public figure? Does that a thing? Like, do people,
Yes, they had a fucking. They
people
interviewed
comment? People on this
Dude, if you watch the rest of this clip, so at the end of it, they interview this German politician who literally sued Meta because there was all these like things. She's like this
the girl.
old chick, and she's like, there was all these things being like, you old like
bat.
yeah, like all this stuff. And then she's like, that's defamation. And then
you are old. That's not defamation.
but like the way, whatever they were saying shit, and
Whatever
like,
the words are.
yeah, and they were like saying probably some worse stuff. They're like, you know, like worse shit. Like, but anyways, and then she went to Meta, and then Meta was like, yeah, well, you know how many people we're gonna have to like hire to like deal with removing these from the internet? And she's like, good.
Yeah.
That. Like, yeah, get them all off the internet. Like, that's, or you have to. It's a law.
If we were in Germany, definitely every comment being like, Ryan can't speak, Ryan can't read, Ryan. Boom, jail.
Yeah.
Jail.
You'd be like Valentine's Day, and they'd be like, it's Valentine's Day, actually.
Jail.
You go, jail's for you.
Jail, partner. Yeah. Ryan's haircut's bad. Jail.
Jail. Yeah. Straight to jail. Yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
Hey, man, if you live in America, be thankful that you don't live
And then
in
somebody else reposts it or likes it. Are they committing a crime?
Yeah, in the case of reposting, it is a crime as well, because
They look like
the
villains
reader
in a
can't
fucking
distinguish
movie.
whether you just invented this or just reposted it. That's the same for us.
The punishment for breaking hate speech laws can include jail time for repeat offenders.
They take your
but
phone
in
away.
most cases, a
It's
judge
evidence.
levies a stiff fine and sometimes keeps their devices.
How do people react when you take their phones from them?
They are shocked.
Isn't that crazy?
They are shocked. Fucking country full of Klaus Schwabs over there.
Isn't that crazy? How do they react when you take your phone? They are shocked. That's it. You got to be you're a real bad boy. The girl's like, you know, she's like, can I get your phone number? I'm gonna have to have yours.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
state confiscated because I'm a bit of a bad boy.
I mean, did you see the interview Margaret Brennan, that retard, and JD Vance, and she's basically like the Holocaust started because there was too much free speech.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that's going on. They're like, yeah, the Holocaust was because of too much free speech, and you're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure when Hitler was in power, he
And-
probably clamped down on the free speech stuff.
Yeah, and too much guns too.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, well,
No, that's the most revisionist history shit I've ever seen in my life.
America stay winning.
That's I would you could not. I guess Berlin, right? That's
Yeah,
Germany. That's
that's-
fucking cool as shit, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a cool city.
Berlin's a badass city.
Yeah, but you don't want to just to visit.
I know.
You don't have to live there.